This was one of the scariest moments ever in professional wrestling. Kevin Nash and the jackknife powerbomb, the impact of 500 pounds of the Giant as he came crashing down onto the back of his head and to the neck. A very scary situation this past Saturday at Sold Out as we see the various angles on the replay. Kevin Nash victorious over the Giant at Sold Out. And here it is again. In slow motion, we see Nash lifting the Giant up into the air. And 500 plus pounds of impact of the Giant. He's helpless at this point, crashing down on the back of his neck. And joining me at this time, the chairman of the WCW Executive Committee, JJ Dillion. And JJ, I understand you have a statement to make.
You know, Mike, one of my closest friends for many, many years is none other than the enforcer, Arn Anderson. And as we all know, Arn Anderson had neck surgery this past year, and when the operation was over, the doctors, in effect, told him that his career was over. And that might have been an opportune time for WCW and wrestling in general to look at our practices and look at our rules. But it seems that it always takes a single tragic incident to really focus on a particular situation. And anyone that was in Dayton or that watched Sold Out on pay-per-view knows exactly what I'm talking about. And the Giant is a prime example that with each passing year and with each generation, athletes in general, with all sports, they're bigger, they're faster, they're stronger, they're more powerful. And other sports have attempted to make adjustments in their rules to try and compensate for the bigger, more powerful athlete of the 90s. With hockey, everybody, to my knowledge, is required to wear a protective helmet. With football, they've stopped the spearing with the helmets. And here, with all the technology of developing the modern football helmet, when the Giant or any wrestler goes in the ring, they don't have the benefit of protective pads or helmets. And I'd really hope to come out here tonight and have some kind of an update on the Giant, but some tests have been performed and the results aren't back, and there's more tests being called for. And really the people, Mike, that are closest to him are being very tight-lipped about the situation. And I just sense that really it doesn't look very good. But the time has come for WCW to take some action. So, effective immediately, right now, the jackknife powerbomb, or any version of it, is now barred at WCW. And this is not to single out Kevin Nash. I'm talking about any wrestler that attempts to execute the jackknife powerbomb or any version of it. And any wrestler that uses it will be disqualified, will be fined, and I'm talking about a substantial fine. And Kevin Nash, if you ever attempt to execute that move again on another wrestler, WCW will have you not only fined and disqualified of the match, but we'll have you escorted out of the building, and WCW will explore the possibilities of criminal prosecution.
The message has been sent loud and clear to Kevin Nash and all the wrestlers in the NWO and WCW. Tony, back to you.